Don't let your
Well, happy
circumstances
Mental
become
Health
excuses.
Monday. What's going on, everybody? I'm out and about in a public spot. So if you see me looking around and looking away, it's not anti-you, okay? Please tell me you had a nice weekend. Tell me you giggled and you had your socks off and you were able to rub your feet together and have a cold one. You know what a cold one is? Granddad always called them an alcoholic beverage or a cold one. I never knew what that meant until I got older. I tried to bring him some cold water one day. He was like, yeah. Happy Mental Health Monday. I hope you all are okay. Wow. I love telling stories. Can I share one? Okay, so if this is maybe for you football followers or those of you who may know about the sport, I'm going to just tell you a story that you may already know about, but I love this story. I love my Pittsburgh Steelers. A lot of you know that already, right? Oh, wow, there was this quarterback we had. His name was Josh Dobbs. And we released him. I think it was this year. It may have been last year, but he started off. He's with the Arizona Cardinals. And then I think something happened to the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. He got hurt. Kirk Cousins, he got hurt. And so Minnesota they retained Josh Dobbs. And yesterday he came in first game and just crushed it. Had a game-winning drive, right? And I believe earlier today, this may have been on Facebook, I saw this. And someone had asked him a question about himself, his little journey, not little journey, but his journey in football. And what he said was, and don't quote me verbatim on this, but one of the things that he said, that Coach Tomlin, Coach Mike T, Coach T told him that nobody cares about your circumstances. They just want you to succeed with the circumstances that you're given. Well, I love Coach T, and just as a motivational speaker and as a coach overall, So I appreciated that. I appreciated the fact that Josh shared that statement or that motivation that he received from Coach Mike Tomlin. And so what I'm getting at is, I'm taking that concept, I'm taking that statement, and I'm applying it in our lives. This is Mental Health Monday, right? You with me? Is this Mental Health Monday? Nod your head like this. Okay, so being that this is Mental Health Monday, and we're talking about health and wellness and mental health, because it starts right here. It starts right here up in our brains. Our hearts have to be stirred and motivated. Our brains have to be stimulated. So sometimes, we're honest here, right? Sometimes we use excuses. We use our circumstances as an excuse as to why this didn't go our way and why that didn't go our way, or why we weren't able to have the kind of relationship that we wanted to have, why our marriage failed, why we don't have a relationship with our children the way we want to, why a business that we started wasn't successful, why we're in a bad mood, why we're not able to be mentally tough, why we weren't able to accomplish our fitness goals, why we weren't able to motivate ourselves to succeed at a certain area of our lives, why we don't have a strong relationship with God. Like, we could keep going on and on. Sometimes we use our circumstances as an excuse. And like I said, I really appreciated Josh Dobbs, his truth coming from Mike T. And so I took that and said, wait a minute, now that's a life. That applies in life. So if I'm putting myself in that equation, I'm not talking to you. We're having a conversation here. This is us. If we are using our circumstances as an excuse, One word answer. Stop. Cut it out. Stop that. Because he said, people care about the circumstances. They care about our success based on the circumstances that we were given. What about the circumstances that we're given? What about the situations that exist within our circumstances? What do we do with that? That's a question for us. What do we do with our circumstances, our current circumstances, our previous circumstances, our circumstances in the future? What do we do with them? We all have circumstances. Are we utilizing our circumstances to the best of our ability? That's the key. That's the thing. That's crucial. That's critical. Please stop using your circumstances and my circumstances as an excuse why things didn't go the way we wanted them to go. Let's take full advantage of the circumstances that we are given. Because when we do that, good things are going to happen. So please place that right here in your heart, place it in your mind, and evaluate your circumstances and ask yourself those questions that we just talked about just now. This is Mental Health Monday. We tell the truth here. We make application to the things that we talk about. I thank you so much, Mike Tomlin, and thank you, Josh Dobbs, that's those things. And I'm proud of you too, Josh. I know you're not I don't know if you will ever see this video, but I just appreciate that, because you didn't start here in Pittsburgh. You know, you were back up for quite some time. Sometimes, you know, we're not the star player in certain situations in our lives. Sometimes we're behind the scenes. Sometimes we're doing things in the background that go unnoticed and unappreciated, right? And we think they're going unnoticed. And we think they're not being appreciated. But are we taking full advantage of those? Because you never know what's going to come out of those situations and out of those circumstances in the grand scheme of things. It's about being positive and doing the best that we can with our circumstances. So please remember that. This is Mental Health Monday. Remember this topic. It may come up later in your life, and hopefully this can be helpful for you. All right. So we always want to start the week off with something beautiful, and I hope that you all can relate to that. I let you know the source, let you know where I got it from, and I let you know what I decided to do with that. And I wanted to share it because a story not shared helps absolutely no one. All right. I'll be back here again on Wednesday, and we'll go over something beautiful. Okay. Have a great day. And take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you will not be able to take care of anyone or anything else. All right? Peace.